because it keeps going up because you don't pay on it. And they can charge you with another felony child support case for the same case. Do you understand that?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they can just keep charging you and you will go to prison. All right, so we are back on the record with Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, have you had ample time to speak with Miss Underwood now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you've had a chance to read and review the probation violation report?
Yeah, that's what we just were just discussing.
Okay, are you satisfied with her as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the probation violation report?
Your Honor, that's what our brief conference was about. If you go to page 4, at the top, under the sentence details, on the first two docket numbers, the second notation down, and I believe this is correct because I think I remember it from back in the original issue, is Mr. Collins was actually in jail from 8/1/2024, Your Honor, to 10/18/2024 when his bond was revoked, which would take his jail credit up to 258 days on those dockets, Your Honor.
Mr. Moore?
Well, I would have to research that.
Explains that on page 3.
I have no idea what you just said.
On page 3, it would show that that's where I went.
No, he's just saying he doesn't have that information. So are you able to look back at all, Mr. Moore?
Well, yeah, obviously it's, it gets a little complicated when you're in and out like that. So I can, I'm not going to doubt it. It's not, we're talking what, 17 more days.
30 more days, 30 more days, another month.
Oh, I see. August. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I can confirm that and go back and check with the jail and make sure that that's the case. Or actually, real quick in the notes, let me just see if I can see it. 8/1/24, and of course that's prior to our new system. So, yeah.
Obviously, we'll verify with the jail if that's correct, and if it is, we'll give them that credit, Ms. Underwood.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else?
That is the only correction we'd like to make, Your Honor.
Okay. Before the court passes sentence, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Collins?
Just it. I know we were discussing allowing Mr. Collins back into recovery court, Your Honor. I think at this point, that would be an excellent idea for a number of reasons. Firstly, Your Honor, Mr. Collins, well, this is true of a lot of people. Mr. Collins, I think, got overwhelmed by the start of the program, and Mr. Collins has a serious substance abuse issue. I think those things collided, and he did not avail himself properly at the beginning of the program. He never even
engaged in the program.
Yeah, so I think Mr. Collins and the court owe it to him. He owes it to himself to take that opportunity and to get this right, Your Honor. Mr. Collins has some aspirations as to an apprenticeship for an electrician, that he could actually learn a job that I know we pay electricians a great deal of money. That would be a profession. Mr. Collins, Your Honor, has a family who loves him. He, I think, Your Honor, jail is not the answer for Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins needs to address his substance abuse issue. Mr. Collins needs the help of this court to do that. And Mr. Collins needs to just surrender to the fact that he cannot call the shots on this issue. He needs to avail himself of this or any rehab program the court assesses and get this right, Your Honor. And if he does, then Mr. Collins has opportunities, Your Honor. And they're teaching him at the jail that he does have those opportunities. And that I think they're willing to find programs for him to do that. So we would ask that Mr. Collins be remanded back to recovery court and with appropriate treatment from there.
Mr. Collins, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
Just that I've also been here talking to Tamara Fitzgerald about the getting back out and what other options I'll have going forward. And she's been helping me out a lot, notifying me information on things programs and things I can get into to not have a job, but have a career, you know.
Okay. Anything else?
No, ma'am, that's it. And I'm focused this time, and I really want to do better, and I really am going to give it a better chance. I messed up. I admit it. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
And Mr. Fry, was he readmitted to recovery court? Did we approve him? Can't remember.
Don't know if that was ever evaluated.
Mr.
I was advised
Moore, do you
that-
have any?
Yeah, I was advised here last week that he's not, he's no longer eligible.
So recovery court's not an option for him at this point. Okay,
Then I would ask, Your Honor, to consider release to treatment as soon as it can be arranged.
Mr.
And
Moore,
further, Your Honor, I would also ask if the court is assessing jail time, that the court give Mr. Collins the benefit of a simple time served on the third docket number, Your Honor, so that we don't have a difference in credit.
the third docket number is the 10-year felony. You're talking about docket number 24-22082FH.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the 10-year felony. I'm not going to give him credit for time served on that.
Would you give him the 258? No.
We're going to talk about what I'm going to give Mr. Collins. All right. So, Mr. Collins, you are 37 years old right now, right?
Yes.
You are not like anybody else that appears in front of me in my courtroom. You had loving parents. You grew up in a safe environment. You were loved. You were, taken care of. You reported no abuse in your childhood. You, no substance abuse in the home. And also like barely any employment in 37 years.
No,
I'm
I've had.
talking now, Mr. Collins, I'm talking now. So you have lived off of your mother for at least the last 5 or 6 years. Your mom still lets you live with her. She basically enables you. And you like to use marijuana or other controlled substances. So you're right, Mr. Collins. I'm glad that as you're sitting in the jail, you're coming to the reality of that changes need to take place in your life. Because right now you've accomplished nothing. And you're a talented, intelligent man. You're not a young man anymore. There's no reason you haven't been working for the last 20 years. There's no reason, that you have all these other issues going on in your life in other courts. You have a lot to risk. And one day your mom's not going to be there. And you have to either make a good life or you're going to fall in some hole somewhere and we're never going to see you again. So you're right. This is the time for you to get it together. Because this whole, I'm 36-year-old and still mooching off my mom, it's time for it to stop. You know, your mom is not responsible for your well-being anymore in your life. If there are mental health issues, get treatment. If there's drug addiction issues, get treatment, but get up, just do something with your life. So it's sentence of this court that on all 3 files, your probation will be continued. You owe like restitution still of $26,911 on your child support case, because it keeps going up because you don't pay on it. And they can charge you with another felony child support case for the same case. Do you understand that?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they can just keep charging you and you will go to prison. And I don't think you want to go to prison. So, on file number 24-21767 FH, let me get here. That you will be continued on probation in all files. Mr. Moore, the probation department could transfer him to a treatment facility, right? We could get a bed.
If he's eligible. He completed Dawn Farms, but I know he was actively using, so I don't see why not. But
Right.
we'll have to have him assessed.
Okay. So on file number 24-21767 FH and 24-21798 FH, I will give you credit for the violation of probation of 10 days on each file. On file number 24-22082 FH, it's a sentence of the court. You'll serve 6 months in Lenawee County Jail. I'll give you 10 days credit, but I will release you to an inpatient facility if we can find a bed. If we can't find a bed, Mr. Moore, I would ask that you come speak to me about releasing them sooner than the 180 days. Okay?
Okay.
So, Mr. Collins, it is just time. So we're going to try to find an inpatient program for you. If you leave that program, it's a violation of probation. If you don't complete your aftercare, it's a violation of probation. You need to get a job. I mean, everybody wants to be electricians. They make more money than even attorneys. But if you got to wash dishes to pay some child support at a restaurant, we've all done it, right? I spent my entire life working in restaurants before I became an attorney. So you do what you got to do and you pay your child support and you start paying that down. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And there's no marijuana. You don't have a medical marijuana card. So do you?
Yes, I have a card.
Okay. Well, you're allowed to do it if you produce your card to Mr. Moore, but it better not impact you getting a job or getting your life together. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Until he gains full-time employment, Mr. Moore, I am going to order that he does 20 hours a week of community service. Okay.
Okay.
And anything else, Mr. Moore?
No, I think we're all set, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Mr. Collins, hopefully we'll find placement for you in an inpatient facility because you did have a relapse. If we are unable to do that, Mr. Moore will reach out to me and we'll try to do some kind of intensive outpatient program and we'll get you out of the jail. And you do have a 10 days credit on that violation of probation on the third file on 24-22082 FH as well. And so you do have the right to appeal the sentence and my bailiff's going to send to you we're going to give to you 3 copies of the notice of right to appellate review at the jail. Initial and date, 1 copy for each file for our records, and you're going to get like 6 copies back. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you will fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. So the time is now, Mr. Collins. You know, if you want to get your child back, if you want to live a better life, it's time. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Good luck, Mr. Collins.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.